So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to today's video. We're diving into the goal of the month for June. Thanks for all the submissions. Got some good goals once again. So we've got the top 5 at the end of the video. Make sure you do vote, folks, okay? I only get about 800 votes. So, there should be thousands, folks. Just vote. Just vote. Watch the video and give it a vote. Because, these people have spent the time to submit these. And I put this together. So we got to get a winner, so make sure you are voting. Now, before we dive into it, NightMD was the winner for May. Congratulations to him. I thought I'd already done this, but I hadn't. I forgot to mention that. He won comfortably. It wasn't even a dispute from the goal that he scored from behind the halfway line. So congratulations, son. The gift card's already been sorted. Job done. Right, so let's dive into it. Here's the goals for June. Make sure you submit over for July. We'll see how many submissions we get. And also, I may be streaming today the PES Universe option file that's coming out, the Option B version. So stay tuned for that. Probably around 5 or 6 Eastern time. All right? We'll be streaming, so stay tuned. Anyway, without further ado, let's dive into it. So, up first, we have Ashin Varghese. I don't know how you say his name. We're going to say that. Anyway, this was an unknown difficulty. I wasn't sure what he was playing on. He didn't let me know. Make sure you do let me know, folks. But it was the usual good finish with the old scissor kick. Beautifully crafted into the far corner. So, there's your opening goal. Next up, we have Casual PES Gamer. Actually played on stream here. It was a nicely worked move by him down the right-hand side. And then the traditional move that we all love. Ding dong, see you later. Double touch, lays it square. And a cool, calm finish. But yeah, he timed that to perfection. And when you get it to perfection, well, it's a fantastic feeling. So there we have it. Next up, we have Cheesy Bean. A nice FUMA goal offline. Just played it through to Odegaard. And from about, 20-odd yards, fires this one into the far corner. I'm seeing a lot more FUMA goals from you guys, which is great to see. And yeah, keep plugging away, folks. FUMA is certainly a fun way to play. Next up, Dan Brutus. Can't see too much there. But we'll have a look at it once more. It is another one of those special scissor kicks as the ball's fired in, but this time right off the post. Yeah, no chance for Manuel Neuer. Nah, not today, son. Not today. Next up, we have Ephraim here, top player on FUMA. A lovely finish from Kevin De Bruyne into the far corner. Don't like to see De Bruyne score against Man United, but credit where it's due. That's a fine finish. And when you get it right, it looks all the more tasty. Next up, we have Jerry, Superstar Offline. Lovely little move here. Cuts inside. Great feet. Opens up a couple of yards of space. And then just rifles it past the goalie. Could have took another touch, but, what's the point? Just score from there. Easy peasy. Next up, we have John Mayer on Professional. This was close to being in the top 5, but just because of how quickly he broke here. A long ball forward, the old, I don't know what trait that was. I think that was that Ziyech with the pass? But anyway, it was a lovely ball. Didn't even need a touch. Just rifles it home into the top corner. But yeah, that close to getting into the top 5. Lockdown FT9 is next online here. With Mohamed Salah, don't mind, there was a little bit of lag that you have to deal with online. But near post delivery and a scissor kick. You guys love the scissor kicks. But honestly, if I scored a scissor kick, I'd probably submit it as well, because they're not that easy to score, but they are certainly nice to look at. Next up, we have Majin Prince here, Superstar FUMA Offline. A nicely worked move. Luke Shaw doing what Luke Shaw does with an absolute peach of a pass. And it was Bruno Fernandes with an unusual header rifling home into the far corner. But yeah, Luke Shaw has been playing sublimely well. Not surprised to see him picking up an assist. Next up, Mohamed, Superstar Offline. A lovely turn and just finish. Top corner. Simple. Does exactly what it says on the tin. There it is. Holds off his man from 20 yards. The goalie has 0-0 chance. Nicely taken, son. Nicely taken. Next up, Pink. Aristotle, I don't know how you say that one. Anyway, who cares? Superstar Offline. An unusual goal, this one. Don't often see too many of these. Whipped across the face and kept nice and low and hard, as we like to say. And yeah, it was a nice different type of approach with that one. Siavash is next on Legend FUMA. This was this close as well to top 5. I couldn't really make up my mind. It was Oh, it was a close one just because of the way he worked it. A nice little reverse step over by Mr. Greenwood, who left foot, right foot. It doesn't really matter. The guy will probably produce the goods. So there it is. Open up a few yards of space and top corner. Yeah, this really was... I mean, I'm talking fractions to top 5, and it really could have been, but, you know, it was certainly worthy of a big mention. Sam Haleho, 666 next up. Nicely worked. Fuma goal here once again. Looks to cut inside, plays it across the face. I mean, it is Hungary against Germany, which is not an easy matchup for him, but he certainly made it look easy as he carved the Germans wide open. And what about that for a finish? Using the old arrow. Nice to see, nice to see. Make sure you get those spot on. Sputnik on Superstar offline here with the old volley from about 23, 24 yards. Great finish. Angel Di Maria, not a fan of him to be honest, because he did absolutely nothing at Manchester United. Waste of space, but credit where it's due. That was a great finish. Next up, we have Toby with a top player offline volley for you. He hit it sweet as a nut. Sweet as a nut. Goalie's in a little bit of a predicament there. Doesn't really know what he's doing. And there's a big congregation, that's the word we're looking for, of players. And he puts it in the back of the net. Villanov 4 with some nice bit of play here online with Lionel Messi. Pass 1-2 continues to flourish. Flourish? Got some new words coming out today, folks. Flourish is what we're looking for. Opens up the body, and from an acute angle, the Argentine does very, very well. Right, let's dive into the top 5 for June. Make sure you are submitting for July now, folks. And first up, we have a lovely Fuma goal from Gus. I love this because it's patient. It's patient, it's on Fuma, but it's the finish as well. This is not an easy finish. First of all, he takes his time. Kieva here just cutting past him, and then he bends it. The old R1 or R2, whatever you use to bend the ball. Look at this. Beautifully done. And I've tried these so many times and completely embarrassed myself where the ball literally hit the corner flag. So to pull this off, yeah, definitely top 5 easy. If you like the look of that one, go and vote for it. Next up, we have Jeremiah, who is back once again. He scored a belter a few months ago, and this isn't bad either. A lovely solo run here as he takes it down the left-hand side, skips past the first challenge, cuts back, skips past the second, cuts past them again, and then rifles it into the top corner. That's a great goal on Fuma. And you guys are loving the Fuma. I'm loving the seeing them. My English is terrible today. I'm loving the seeing them. And yeah, worthy another top 5 for Jeremiah. Next up, Matt Jenkins with a specialty. Fuma from about 30 yards. Dennis Irwin back in his prime wouldn't even try that. But he's trying it all day. That's a great finish. I really did love the look of that. Especially with Dennis Irwin. I mean, he had 2 good feet. So if you like the look of that one, go and vote. PES Lad, Superstar Fuma offline. I love this for the chest, the volley. Even falls on his backside, just clattered by the defender. Who cares? Is it Neome? And he's got Luigi as the manager. Double points for you, son. But yeah, that is a brilliant finish on Fuma. I would be out my seat, and no questions asked, if I scored that one. So if you like the look of that, go and vote. And the final goal here from Vertic, something a little bit different. I love the solo play here by Mr. Harry Kane. Had a great Euro tournament. Watch this. Pass 1-2. A little fake shot. Kept going. Drills it bottom corner. I like to see things like that. Individual brilliance by Harry Kane. But yeah, the old fake shot right here just fools the defenders. I mean, how many players you got past there? 3 of them? Madness. Great goal. If you like the look, go and vote for that one. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. There's your top 5 and all the selection. Fantastic entries. Keep them coming. We should be back later today streaming, so stay tuned for that. We'll return shortly. Please go and vote, folks. Vote. Just watch the top 5 if you want to go vote. But make sure you do, because all these people have spent all the time to submit them. All right. Winner does win a $25 gift card or around that, so make sure you go and submit for July. But until next time, take care.